Hi, I'm Max Bob, and today I'm doing a video where I'm adding more dolls to my wish list. I'm always doing this, but I'm going back on Dollect, which is a database that you can use that has a lot of dolls on there. Anyways, and I'm going through A through D, right? I made it to D so far, and I'm adding dolls, and I did like a different video, but I just showed you the afterwards, but there were so many dolls for this group that I decided to show you the process that I was doing. So this is called Design a Friend. It's a UK based brand, and I like 18-inch dolls. Do I have space for them? No. I hardly have any 18-inch dolls, but I think that they're adorable anytime I go through the aisles of My Life As or Our Generation or look at the American Girl doll website. I'm like, wow. Do I have space for them? No. But this is another 18-inch doll, and I was like, wow, I'm gonna add them to my list, because this is like a future list. If I one day become a millionaire and I have 100 rooms in my house, these are the kind of dolls that I would get. And they're not super expensive. I read, and I'll read it at the end so you'll hear it. The prices range from $20 to $35, the typical dolls, and then some of the more expensive ones come with play sets and stuff. So this would be relating to Our Generation and My Life As, but UK. Obviously that's in euros, that's not in dollars. But anyways, right now I'm adding them to my list, and I think it was 2011 through 2025. So it took up a few slides. I do 4 rows of dolls. Anyways, I'm putting them into different groups. So if they're on the top, okay, they are dolls that I don't really love their outfits. They're just super boring or of their time. You'll see some more outfits come in. And then if they're on the bottom, I like their outfits, and I'm going to keep them in their outfits because, and typically if I didn't like a doll's outfit, I probably wouldn't put it on my list. But these dolls have a lot of extra fashion. If you'll see, and so I'm going to pair them up with outfit pieces that I like, and that is that. So if they make it on the bottom, they're keeping their outfits, and obviously this is all just for my future planning. I don't own any of these dolls, but that is what I'm doing here. That's why there's 2 different rows, and some of them were on just a streak. Some of the years it was just they just did so many good outfits, and some of them they did not. Anyways, I thought that with the name Design a Friend that they had some sort of design aspect, but I don't think that they do. I don't think they design them, and maybe I'm wrong, but I did read the little excerpt. Maybe it's you can design, I don't know. I just think that's an interesting name. But here we are, adding so many dolls to my list. It definitely took a while. Again, there were quite a few years to go through, and then obviously I had to look through the fashions. They also come with accessories as well, and then they were Christmas or holiday or friends or little sisters, that kind of vibe. Also, if I put them on the top, that doesn't mean that they have bad outfits. It could just possibly mean that I thought their outfit was boring, and I know that in the fashions there were cooler, better outfits, so that's kind of what we're doing here. I think we're finally onto the really long ones, so we'll see long clip. At some point, if you can see, they have colored hair. For the longest time, they didn't. They were all just natural hair colors, and then eventually 2022 maybe, 2021, wherever year I'm in, then they started doing the very colorful hair, and I was I know what era this is. Anyways, very nice. They're very cute. They also did a few boy dolls, and I swear they're called Boyfriend, or at least one of them was, and I was that's so weird, but okay, whatever. And I did add them because I do like boy dolls. I know that a lot of people don't, but I do. Do I like them as much as I like girl dolls? No. But I still like them, and I have a few. One of my favorite Monster High characters is Deuce, and why did I panic at that? I also love Hunter Huntsman when I was a child, so again, I've gone out of my way to get some boy dolls. I still don't think that I have a Deuce doll, now that I think about it. I definitely don't have a G3, and I think I do have one G1 doll, but he's not in good condition. I got him, like, without a leg, that I had to, like, glue back on. Anyways, what are we doing here? We are moving stuff around. I know that I was talking about Monster High, and I was supposed to be talking about these. They look really nice. I don't have a lot to say about them. I do really like 18-inch dolls. Just space is a huge factor. I've seen, like, I've studied people's collection who display American Girl doll, to get ideas for future references and stuff. If I would ever, have the space to have a lot of 18-inch, I keep checking out the Harry Potter My Life as playsets, and they're never on sale. Don't have space for it, but, like, it goes on sale, I'm getting it. Anyways, oh, look at these. See, their heads are cut off. That is the outfits that I'm looking at. And then I'm gonna do, on my list, it's outfit and then doll that wears the outfit, doll that wears the outfit, if that makes sense. And I stuck with that pattern. I made sure I stuck with that pattern so I didn't mess it up. That doll has articulation. I don't think anyone else has articulation. I think she actually might be the only one. There probably is another one, but I really didn't see it when I was looking. Oh, look, that one's on the front of the doll act, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, not doll act, but, like, doll act's photo for the dolls. This line, design a friend. Anyways, I think we're coming down to the last little bit. Maybe not. Actually, now that I say that, I don't think that we are. But see, I feel bad to put her up there, but I just felt like her dress was a bit boring compared to some of the other dolls. And then we're shrinking them down because, they take up less space. Yeah, I lied. I definitely think we have a decent amount more time. Oh, beautiful. Some of them are so pretty, and I'm like, wow, I want them. That one I recognize a lot, not just, like, looking at this and being like, I've seen you, but, like, I feel like I recognize her. What's next? Oh, she's also pretty. I love the two-toned hair look, or, like, the split half and half. I just think that looks so cool. And I feel like not enough doll companies do that. Look at her. She's pretty. She is going up there, though. I did actually debate between her, because I actually really liked her outfit, but I was like, okay, I liked it, but then also I was like, eh. I don't know. I just feel like the leggings and the shirt really bothers me, that look. And maybe it's because we weren't allowed to wear that in school. But, like, who's wearing just leggings and a shirt? I don't know. Like, I get, like, a sweatshirt, but, like, a shirt? I don't know. It's also, like, bright colors. Thoughts, no thoughts. Anyways, more stuff being added. Look at, some of them are so cute. I felt bad because I think I added both of those there. But I did debate because I do really like wintry themed dolls, and she's a wintry look, and I added her at the top, but it's okay. Anyways, so I checked to see how much is left, and there's a decent amount of time, so I do apologize. But that's okay. Anyways, we're adding more dolls. I think at some point we're going to start to add the fashions, some more fashions, I should say, because that top is getting quite full, and the bottom is not. Well, it is, but, like, not as full as the top. Anyways, some cute little Christmas ones. They're so cute. I do really like Christmassy, wintry looks. I think that those are really fun and cute. And if I'm not mistaken, we are almost done. Yep, take those away. And to a different slide, in case you're wondering, which is why it take a little bit. But here's some fashions, and I think I'm going to probably add some more. And then basically, as I add in the fashions, I'm going to pick dolls to go with what I think would look good with the fashions. And obviously in the future, if I were to get these dolls in the fashions, I could definitely change my mind, but just like a little idea to glance and look at them. Anyways, cute little like preppy girl look. I really like those. And then the wintry, cute furry coats. Love that. I don't know. It's crazy to see which ones I was like really liked, because it was either like fur coats, the one type of like not weird, but like fabric. Is it flannel maybe? I don't think the word's flannel. Plaid maybe. And then pajamas maybe? Did I choose a lot of pajamas? But yeah. Anyways, they've disappeared. Okay, we're looking at more fashions. I also had to go through each year, and I didn't give the dolls based on their year in case you're curious. I just picked fashions that I liked. Like these two I think were the only ones that I found from the year that they're in that I liked, which I felt a little bit bad. See, like the skirt, whatever that is, plaid. I don't know if plaid's the right word. But I picked a lot of like plaid things, and then coats. See, you can see the plaid and coats. Anyways, look at the ballerina. Anyways, I feel bad because I put the ballerina at top to change her outfit. But I just felt like there was a lot going on. It felt very maybe campy is the word that I'm looking for. Anyways, look at her. She's really pretty. I know that I'm not supposed to be looking at the doll, I'm supposed to be looking at the outfit, but she's quite cute. Anyways, the outfit is also very cute. Yeah, I definitely think I picked a lot of preppy outfits too. I don't know if preppy is the right word either, but that's how I describe some of the outfits choices. Oh, she's pretty. A cute little fancy dress. Definitely quite a few of those in there. A lot of like not glitchy but like slowly. Oh, look at the Halloween. I remember that. I saw that and I was like, what? I feel like they didn't do a lot of the Halloween costuming looks, which is crazy because I feel like people are obsessed with Halloween. And then the safari. Listen, it could possibly be that I'm obsessed with safaris because I just was watching Dancing with the Stars for one person. I just saw something else that was like safari and I was like, what? Anyways. Wow, look at all the dolls there. And then we gotta continue to add more. Okay, it's gonna be so exciting. Who are we adding here? I think maybe we're on to 2024? 2023 maybe? I don't know. Actually, I could not tell you. I feel bad because we're already starting off here with some at the top. What are you? Yeah. I feel like that one that was just added kind of looked like she could be like a little sister, but I don't think that she was. Anyways, who is next? Oh, she's cute. I do like a redhead though. Like I think redheads are really pretty. So it could just be that, but I assume I probably put her on the bottom as keeper outfit. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought it was a dress. Oh, no, I did. I don't know. I feel like they should make more redhead dolls. Okay, so let's finish it off here. First, on this page that you are seeing, these are all the dolls in the outfits that I liked, that I will not be changing, you know, swapping them out. And then I have a second page of that as well. More dolls. They made so many for this. This is called Design a Friend. I don't know anything about them. I was going to look. It says Design a Friend is a line of 18-inch manufactured by Kid Creations. The line is often associated with the marketed under the Chad Valley brand and is sold predominantly at Argos stores in the UK. The first wave fashions and accessories were released in 2001. The Design a Friend doll mirrors the style of popular 18-inch dolls. The inset eyes, plastic limbs, and cloth body. The doll was considered a more affordable option compared to the higher dolls. These ones range from 20 euros to 35. That's not a bad price. The higher price dolls are featuring multiple outfits or a playset piece. The line has also released yearly Christmas collection, a doll commemorating Queen Elizabeth. Diamond Jubilee, I saw that one. In 2023, the designer friend dolls named Connie, based on the previously sold Costco fashion designer doll, was selected as one of the 2 new mascots for Argos. I don't know if that's how you actually say it. I was just curious because it's called Design a Friend if you designed them, but I'm going to assume that you don't. I mean, it didn't say anything. Just an interesting name. Anyways, sorry, that was the whole Dollect thing that they wrote out. So these are the dolls that I was looking, or that I like their outfits still. These are the ones that I like their faces because, like, obviously they're adorable, but their outfits are kind of either plain or I didn't love their outfits, so I chose them. I chose outfits that were already or like extra fashions, and I kind of tried to match it with like a doll that I thought it would look nice with. So that's what we're seeing here, and obviously there's more fashions, but these are the ones that I really specifically liked. And then here are the more dolls. So the ones that are cropped are the fashions, and then when you can see the full body, that is the doll. Okay. And then if you can see at the end, these were more in their outfits that I liked, starting from here to here. They just didn't fit, okay? But yeah, that is the end of it. I have made it through all up until 2015 or 2025, which is where we're currently at, so that's really nice. Anyways, I'll be slowly adding more dolls to my wish list, but this was fun. It did take forever though. There were so many, and it's nice to see. Likely chance that I'll be able to get these, probably unlikely, especially all of them. Even though they're cheap, they're not from the US, and that can be kind of difficult, but I will always keep my eyes open, and that's what this list is for, so that if I see them somewhere, maybe I'll recognize them. Anyways, I'm Active. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!